How are kids introduced to the concept of money? Is it their weekly allowance? A birthday card from grandma? A lemonade stand with friends? Why isn't the answer in the classroom? This is what the Economics Center is striving to change, and this is how we're doing it. The STEP program teaches elementary students financial literacy through decision-making and providing choices. Students earn money for good behavior, good attendance, and good grades.
Economic education is so important to start at an early age, and that's why we think that the Economic Center is so important, because it is shown that if you start early, you have a much more successful future.
And for us at Amity, we've really worked hard to embed the STEP program into our daily work. So we have our core traits, we have responsibility, respect, and cooperation, and so we talk about how to be responsible, and that's really the way that they're earning their money every day.
What you can do with your money, you can buy the toys in there. You can donate to the high schoolers so in college they can have an education, and you can save so you can get the big prize, the MP3 player.
Something I've learned from the STEP store is some cursive, because I do my signature in cursive on the checks, and how to donate and give back to other people, how to spend and how to save, because before this, every time I got like allowance or chore money, I would have just spent it like $5 and I wouldn't get anything.
I think of the STEP program and the children, when they come in, they've earned the rewards, and the decision-making that you see as they come in as to whether they're going to buy something, invest, save, donate is incredible. And those type of lessons that they're learning early on will benefit them the rest of their lives.
What the Economics Center does for the students at all of the schools here, it gives the students hope, where they start to understand that if I start a business or if I provide value, it comes back to them in such a way where they get motivated to stay in school, to go to high school, to go to college. It is a long-term investment in the city, but it's an investment that'll pay off in spades.
The stock market game gives high school students a real-life experience in the stock market by following and analyzing current stocks and their trends.
I think the game taught us a lot about how the stock market works in the real world, because you learn about it in class, but without it, when it came time for us to actually buy and sell real stocks, we would have no real world experience and we'd risk losing a lot of money.
I take one day a week and I let my students go through their portfolios, look at their trades, make trades. The concepts from the stock market game we apply to other parts of the economics course, and even if you're not teaching economics, students really enjoy this game.
I mean, everybody has heard of the stock market at least once in their life, but it's kind of like learning a lecture in class and doing a lab. It's different when you actually do something with it.
I think all high school students should definitely play the stock market game before they graduate, because it really helps to solidify the experience of stocks.
Without the Economic Center in this program, I would not have learned how to invest, and I wouldn't have learned to diversify, because we learned that in class, and I wouldn't have learned the importance of buying low and selling high, and I would have just bought a random stock.
Supporting the Economic Center is a labor of love. If you really want to have the ultimate ripple effect throughout our community, volunteer, support the Economic Center. You will have this pay dividends not just today, but well into the future. And it's simply to support financially, or to support a school or a student, to volunteer. All of it counts, and I think if we really understand this impact of this nationally recognized center, we will all be in.
And I would just like to thank the center for everything they've done for me, for my students, and for all the educators in the area. And it's a great association, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
One of the main benefits of the program has been the community support. I just can't stress enough how much businesses are really impacting our students' lives in the mentoring aspect. So if there is anyone that has just a small amount of time that makes a huge difference.
I definitely would like to thank the UC Economics Center for providing this unique, authentic opportunity for our students that I don't think they would get through any other program in the area. It brings in community volunteers, and it brings in local professionals, and it helps them really get a context for many of the lessons that we teach them during the day.
I would encourage everybody in the audience to get involved in the center, and do it by volunteering at one of these schools. Do it by sitting down with one of the students and helping them with a budget. Do it with one of the students and helping them start a business. I think it will reward them in ways that they will be surprised by. The thanks that they get from these children will be amazing to them.
My favorite thing about money is that if you have enough, you can just spend it and buy what you want and what you need, and things that make your day bright and happy and make you smile, and just nice things.